And now I'm going to continue with ginger and treacle bread, which is one of my favourites. So I have some wholemeal flour here, and to this I'm going to add some brown sugar, some self-raising flour, ginger, of course. It's a ginger and treacle bread. Some baking powder, a pinch of salt, and to this I add buttermilk and 2 eggs. It's a very delicious bread. It's very sweet, and the brown sugar again gives it a lovely, lovely crunch and a lovely sweet taste. So now I stir it up, bring it together, and incorporate some air. And now I blend in some flora, which gives it that nice short crust. So again, it's just with my fingers and lifting it and incorporating some air into the flour. This is a lovely breakfast bread, and of course it's a very nice afternoon bread as well, with some nice butter, of course. It's lovely. So now I add my buttermilk. I beat up the eggs. And again, it's like the brown bread. It's a very loose, easy to assemble bread. And now I have to fold in the treacle. The melted butter is very, very important to give it a nice light crust and a nice lightness to it. So there it is. It looks quite wet, but I'm going to pour it into 2 1-pound loaf tins. And now I'm going to butter the sides of the tin inside. This gives it a lovely crust. So a nice generous brush with melted butter. And I do this with all my breads. With yeast breads and with my brown breads, I always like to give them a nice brush with melted butter. So now I'm going to pour the treacle . It's beautiful and light. As I'm pouring it, it's almost like a mousse. It's very, very nice, and it's quite runny, as you can see, but it bakes beautifully, and it's bread that keeps very nice for maybe 2 days. So there we are. I'm going to place them now on a baking tray, or you can pop them directly into the oven as they are, and I bake them at 180 for 45 minutes, and then you will see me later turning them out on the side, and it gives the crust an all over nice crust from the warmth of the oven. A little tip that I'd like to share with you would be to turn your bread out on its side, both of them, and leave them on their side and pop them back into the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. It gives this nice firm crust to the all round and to the bottom of the cake. So now I'm just going to pop them back into the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. There we are. I hope you enjoy it.